The outcome of the upcoming U.S. presidential election in November has a significant impact on the Korean Peninsula. For South Korea, which is sandwiched between powerful countries such as China, Russia, and Japan, the U.S. policy on North Korea and foreign affairs, which will depend on who wins the election between U.S. President Donald Trump and U.S. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden, is more important than anything else. This week, North Korea Now will look into the impact of the U.S. presidential election on the Korean Peninsula. If Trump succeeds in re-election, he is expected to further enhance his America First policy, which had been driven regardless of any alliance. As a result, pressure on South Korea to increase its share of defense costs is expected to continue. Trump's recent emphasis on the return of U.S. troops stationed overseas and the fair cost-sharing of the alliance also adds weight to this outlook. Some even cite the possibility of a reduction or withdrawal of U.S. troops from Korea. Meanwhile, it is highly likely that the top-down approach to North Korea, which is based on his personal ties with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un, will be maintained for now. Trump also insists his relationship with Kim was what had prevented what he claimed to be an imminent war under former President Barack Obama. On the other hand, if former Vice President Joe Biden is elected, he is likely to return to his Obama-style strategic patience on North Korea. Strategic patience is a strategy that waits until North Korea succumbs while continuing military and economic pressure. Trump's top-down diplomacy between the leaders of North Korea and the U.S. is expected to be avoided. Upon taking office, Biden is also expected to restore the U.S.-South Korea alliance, which had been undermined by Trump's America First policy. In fact, Biden said in his recent nomination acceptance speech, "I'll be a president who stands with our allies and friends, and make it clear to our adversaries that days of cozying up to dictators is over." Biden has been firmly opposed to the withdrawals of U.S. troops from South Korea. At the moment, Biden leads Trump in various polls. However, many analysts say that it's difficult to predict the outcome easily under the current circumstances. This is because Trump's approval rating has been on the rise recently. Some even predict that the Hillary's nightmare in 2016 could be repeated. What are your thoughts on this? Please let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching North Korea Now.